I feel like I am constantly apologizing for not having videos because I panic when I go a couple of days without one. I've actually skipped 3 days. That's a bit much, so I'm forcing myself to record right now. Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. Yes, like you just heard, I have a lot going on in my life, and I feel like I need to apologize for that. I always have such good intentions when I wake up to get the videos done that I want to do, and then life just keeps hitting me in different directions, and it sucks the life out of me, and then I don't feel like recording. So that's the mood I'm in right now, but I'm going to record anyway. And this, yeah, I have other shit in my life other than the shit that you guys get to hear about, right? So this isn't like relationship related, and it's not health related. I don't want you guys to think there's, something wrong with that. No, it's just other things that take a lot out of me, and it's just, it's just stuff that you don't need to know about that I'm not willing to share. And yeah, so it gets in the way sometimes of my job, entertaining you fine people. I don't know what I'm saying. And it's just really hard sometimes to record when you're not feeling it. I'm sure many YouTubers go through that. But, with me, it's like, it's just hard to pretend. Now, it is a little different, like if I had just a sewing channel and that's it, I could just fake my way through that, I guess. I don't know. It just sucks. It sucks. I don't even feel like being at my sewing machine right now. I don't feel like being anywhere other than like under a rock somewhere or hidden in a cave. I just want life to pass me by a little bit. But it's all going to be good. And, there's always shit, right? So I'm just doing the best that I can and trying to keep my career alive at the same time. So this is the kind of video you're getting. And I do want to mention quickly that I do still, want very much to be doing the sewing and stuff. I keep telling you guys that. And then I think that's what bothers me so much about not recording, is because I tell you that I'm going to be doing these things. I want very much to be doing these things, but there's only so much time in every day, and planning like a quilt top or even just a quilt block, it can take time with the recording and the editing and just the general sickness in my stomach over stuff that's out of my control. It just makes it a little bit hard to do. It really does. But I am certainly not giving up on any of the sewing things. Oh my goodness, see how jumpy I am? It's definitely, I want it to be like a half and half. Half chatting, car vlogs, stuff like that. And then half sewing, crafting, crocheting, stuff like that. And we will get there. We will get there. It's just been, it's just been a hell of a year, actually. Let's just go with the whole entire year. Has been a very different one for me, from being a recluse forever and then, having a life. And I'm going out tonight, and I really don't feel like it. I don't feel like going, but I think once I'm out, I'll feel better. It's a Saturday night. I did not go out Friday night. I am supposed to be going out tonight. I am going out tonight. And tomorrow also. Tomorrow is a 5 to 10 thing, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it's day and night. It's an early night. That's at Hadley's, a fundraiser for kids for Christmas, something like that. 4 bands that I love, and I do want to go to that. So, but I didn't reserve a table in time because my son doesn't let me know these things. I'm not blaming him. I really have stopped looking. I just kind of like have a few friends that I say, are you going out tonight? If anywhere, where, whatever. And I don't force myself to go out now. I'm content with just being home and getting some stuff done. So last night I did get some stuff done. But anyway, so I'm going out tonight, tomorrow, and last night I was able to work on lots of scrap lots. And it felt so good to get something accomplished, and that goes for my bulk savings sales on my Patreon and YouTube memberships at the $10 level. I've decided that anything that I do for scraps, whether it's 2 pounds of scraps, which is what the lots are that I put up, or just the small scrap packs, that's going to be at the $10 level, because it's scraps, and sometimes it's perfectly good fabric that I might have too much of, and I'm really taking a loss on those things. So at the $10 level, at least it helps to pay, the cost of shipping and stuff like that. And remember, it's only 10 per month. This isn't at all close to 10. 10 per month, not per order. And my lower level for flash sales, that's 5 per month, not per order. So they still get a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to save some special things for the $10 level. And so scraps are one. Clearance will also be there. And I thought I had another idea. Oh, if I do quilt kits to go along with quilts. Now, I probably won't have enough people in the $10 levels on both Patreon and YouTube members to sell the amount of quilt kits that I might make. And if that happens, then I will have some on eBay. But eBay is always going to be a higher price. So the lowest price you can get from me through my own private sales is bulk savings. That's the category for that one. They get the lowest price. And then flash sales get a little bit of a higher price, and they're not getting like bigger lots or things like that. And then stuff that goes on eBay is always the highest price, because eBay takes a nice chunk out of what my final amount is. And I know all about Etsy. I tried Etsy for 3 hours. I hated it. I've been with eBay 24 years in January, right? And this is December. This is December. I'm almost up to 24 years on eBay. I can't even believe that. I mean, that just it almost makes no sense to me at all. And they take a good chunk out, and it's well worth it. It's well worth it. I'm sticking to my eBay where I can do both auctions and buy it now prices. I just is eBay perfect? No, it's not. But, I don't bitch about fees. I have the right to just say, okay, I don't like their fees, so I'm not going to sell there. They're allowed to ask whatever they want for their fees, and I find it is all worth it. Would I start eBay now? I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of people starting eBay businesses and succeeding. When I started almost 24 years ago, there was hardly any competition for the type of stuff I was doing, and it was so different back then. But I'm holding strong with it, right? I have taken a couple of breaks through that, but the breaks don't usually last for long, and I'm back to almost always having something on eBay right now, so you can go check it out. eBay name is Darlene Michaud. Link is always in the description. It wasn't, meaning to make this to be some kind of a push for my businesses, but I might as well push my businesses, right? For those of you who do want the sewing stuff, and I know you're out there, you're waiting. Yes, I had mentioned that I will be doing some series, but what I will do is finish all the parts first, then upload, and push them out every couple of days, something like that. And the other thing I really want to do is just simple quilt blocks, just the block, nothing more than that. I really should be able to knock stuff like that out in just a matter of minutes. I know I mentioned maybe shorts, doing that for shorts, and people don't really care for shorts on eBay. Shorts belong on TikTok. That's how I feel. I don't care for shorts on not eBay, YouTube. So I don't have the vertical ability with the cameras that I use. I don't use my phone to record, so it would just be little quick videos, and or maybe a video of like 3 different blocks or whatever. And then you guys, if you like the quilt block or mix up with other quilt blocks that I make, I do have a lot of quilt block videos. I have a bunch. I think that might be in one of my playlists in my description of like my most popular playlists. The quilt blocks might be there. But yeah, if I just show you how to make certain quilt blocks, then you can make as many as you need for the size quilt that you want, and you can just have at it, right? I have some new fabric on the way. I'm so excited about that. And when I get fabric, it goes to my private sales first. And again, now I try to decide, is it going to go to flash sales or is it going to go to the bulk sales, which are a little bit cheaper. And I used to try to like split it, and it's all too much work in my brain to have things and then have some on eBay too. It's just too much. So I just choose either flash sales or the bulk savings, and then I when I'm tired of something being there, I just put it on eBay, and usually after that everything moves. So I'm really fortunate to be able to do this. I really am. And it is still at such a lower scale than what I was doing before. I'm not packing orders starting Saturday night through all of Sunday night through part of Monday, and then filling up my car with packages and delivering all that and having to use one of those carts to bring the mail to the back of the post office. I mean, I did that for a long time. I mean, it was quite the gig I had going. And, when I had my mother, it was worth doing that. It kept me very busy, and, gave me, plenty of work to do. And, but now I don't want to be working all those hours anymore. So I am trying to just, allow myself to not worry about skipping 3 days of videos. I don't know. And what's funny is whenever I change things, like as soon as I started doing some more sewing videos, there are people who leave in the comments, "Oh my God, you're back. I've missed you." And I'm like, I never went anywhere. But it goes to show that some people just won't watch, like the car vlog things. That's not their thing. They want to watch just the sewing. And then there's the car vlog, chit chat, that kind of stuff, my personal life stuff, that they don't watch the sewing stuff. So it's a back and forth. And yeah, so that's just the way I do things. And speaking of comments, did I just say, yes, that people will leave in comments that they're glad I'm back? I'm going to remind you guys about something. It's a comment section. It's not a Q&A. I've been getting shit on by people saying how rude it is and how they deserve, and I owe it to them, to answer questions. It's not a question section. How can I answer hundreds of comments? Some videos have, hundreds, 300, 400, as many as like 500, 600. I know I push them through, but even that takes a lot of time because they go through review first. And, I glance, I can tell right away, this is okay. And then if it's really long, some people said it's awful that I delete long because that person took time to write that, but I don't have the time to read it. I'm not there to read a book. And if it's a name I kind of recognize, I'll let it go through. But if there's a whole big paragraph for me to read, I can't take all that time, and then I can't take the chance that it's going to end in a bad way, because I have had people just say all nice things and then just say really horrendous things at the end, hoping I just won't get to that part. So I don't take any chances. And again, it's not for me. I don't want people to say things about my loved ones, my family, my friends. So I just don't take the chance. But be very happy that the comments are on. And when I turned them off there for a little bit, just, I don't know, a week or two ago, that was just for a little bit. I just needed a break for a few days. And I put them all back on now. I think there's a couple videos that I left comments off. And if you see a video with comments off and you go to another video to comment about that other video, I delete that too. I just do. I'm a fucking meanie, right? So it's not a question section. It's comments. You're free to leave your comments. And if you don't like that I don't answer questions, please go ask your questions to somebody nicer than me. Yeah, I'm kind of in a down mood, and I keep looking at my fabric. I just love to look at fabric. I have fabric over there, and I've got 3 big 2-pound scrap things. They're not packs because they're big. Let me show you with my other camera. I'll show you. My space is kind of messy. Those are 2-pound bags of scraps. 2 of them are Christmas. 1 is just regular. And then those are the things that I either have in my store or on eBay at this point. So if you ever want to shop, like I said, the info is in the description of every video, and you can join Patreon or YouTube members. I prefer Patreon because I just think it's set up better. I don't know. And you can either join at the $5 or the $10 level, and you get access to whatever sales. The $10 level gets access to all the sales. The $5 level only gets access to the $5 sales, not obviously not the 10. And then I do free ebooks daily, and I do a daily chat, which isn't always daily, but I try really hard. You get to know a little bit more about what I'm doing, as boring as that is. And so there's that. Now I'm going to get ready to go out. I feel like I haven't been out in forever. Did I go out last weekend? Has it been since Thursday? Wow. Yeah, last weekend I only went out on a Thursday, not Friday, not Saturday. I even skipped Sunday, and I didn't go out Friday. And I'm happy that I'm okay and not freaking out because I'm not going out. You know, it is a lot of work to go out, and it's stressful, and, you know, because I have to, who's going where and what's going on, and, you know, I just need a little break from all of that. So, I don't know. I'm just always worried about other things, though. I mean, there's just so many things right now going on that I worry about, that I didn't even have a chance to go get milk today. I have enough milk, a little bit of milk for my coffee in the morning, because I am back to drinking a very, very weak coffee. Tip of the spoon of instant. It doesn't even make the, it brown. It's a little bit of milk and my butter, and then a little bit of coffee, just because in my head I need that. So, yeah, I didn't even go get milk. I'm going to be forced to go get that tomorrow, right? All right, I'm going to stop now. I just want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me, and do expect greatness. I am capable of that sometimes. There will be a lot of stuff, and I know with the holidays, everybody's busy anyway, so maybe it's an okay time to step back a little bit, but that's not my intentions ever. I would still be doing videos every single day if time allowed, if I still had no life. You know, I'd be doing that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.